artistic family, glad you guys are here. As you can see, I have some gorgeous, vibrant, bright colors. They're all transparent. For the first time, I'm using all transparent paint with an exception, and I'll tell you why. My consistency here is a slight mound, which means it builds a little bit, and then as soon as you start to see it build a little mound, it dissipates right away. So that's my slight mound. Yours could be different. Again, it really is personalized. Then this here is gorgeous Just Magenta. Looks very different from my other magentas. So for example, this here is Liquitex. It is quinacridone magenta, and even though it's different, you can completely see the shades. Like, you know, they're in the same hue family, but the shades are so different. So make sure you get the actual brand if you hear an artist just say magenta, because you'll oftentimes get something completely different. I learned that when I first started. And this here is my favorite of the transparent so far. They don't have a huge line of transparent. I think there's only maybe one or two other colors, but this is vermilion, and I love the deep kind of shimmy, spicy oranges, the red orange tones like red oxide and burnt sienna. Those are my favorite colors, with the red orange, the red hue. And then this here, Venice. Okay, so it looks similar to like Precious Gold by Pebeo, I find. Even a little bit like the Iridescent. And again, all my paints are the same consistency, slight mound on them. And so gorgeous, so gorgeous. I cannot wait to use these. I've literally not used these in a pour. I did a quick little test and just to see, and I'm amazed with the depth and the detail. So the exception here is Payne's Gray. And I'm not a huge blue lover. I started using it like a year ago or so, intermittently, very intermittently. And once I found the right hue of the blue, then I was happy. And Payne's Gray, whether it's Liquitex, Pebeo, I use both of them. The shade's a little different, but I love that. And the reason why all of these are transparent and this isn't is because it's transparent. So all the light vanish, you get to actually see through it. And to do that, you need a dark paint. And so your transparent paints go over top of your dark. So I'm excited, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Definitely check your notification bells. Check it, make sure it says all. And please comment at the end. I'd love to chat with you guys, share ideas, get some feedback, and any suggestions. So let's get pouring. Oh, my artistic family. I don't know. It's been years and I still do it. I apologize. So I ended up layering the cup without you because when I zoomed in, which is usually when I end up messing up, I didn't zoom back out and off pause it. So when I went to check the camera, I realized. But what I did unexpectedly was I decided to put a layer of the satin enamel base in the center. And it looks more like a straight pour. We'll see if it was a good idea for me to use the white, but testing, you don't know. Wow, I'm going to take my time here. Okay, let me just stretch this out a little bit for a sec. I do know I want some of that nice red to kind of wrap around. Oh, I really do want some negative space. Ooh, ooh, do you see? Pulling there on the edges, all the colors. This is definitely going to be an interesting one. Okay, let me just take a look for a sec, guys. This is really different. Very, very, very different. Can't wait to see what it looks like with the black. Got some pearl cells there. Again, it's just the host paint, satin enamel, not my pearl cell recipe, which you can find in my playlists. Oh my gosh, the way, oh my gosh, the transparency and the depth is just stunning. And I can see some kind of puffy pearl cells here. Looks like pearl cells wanting to form. I want to put my hand over here. That's really different. Okay, how much paint do I have left? Let's go back to center. Okay, I think I'm going to come off this corner. I'm going to leave that negative space over there. I'm perfectly okay with that. We're just going to drop this down. Wow. Almost looks like a rainbow, guys. This is different. Okay, I know this is going to sell up. It's going to do something. Which is why the curiosity in me said, throw in the satin enamel. It's really different. Like, I'm not in love with it. I love what the paint does, that's for sure. But the consistency of the white was too thin, so as I was making my rain pour, it didn't pour the way I wanted it to. Got a lot to uncover here. First, just like look at the cells, okay? These pearl cells are like so cool, beautifully formed, lots of variation sizes. I mean, look at this. That looks like it's just floating. You see that vermilion, gorgeous, rich, vibrant color. And then the boatload of cells here. There's so much detail. These so look like they're floating. Like, I love it. And I understood how they work, but when you use them, it's completely different. And again, in different pours, like, look at the depth. Like, it's just, look how cool those are. Like, I've never, to all the pearl pours, had such variations like that. I might have different sizes and clusters, but the way these formed, and it's just everywhere. Like, these are floating, and you've got cells and cells, and then a big cell and these little cells in it. And then that was like that rainbow. It looks like it has a haze over it now. But yeah, this really turned out awesome. Let me know if you guys use transparent paints, what technique that you like to use them in the most. You know, this is what we're here for. It's what's great what the comment section is for, to help each other out, give each other suggestions and feedback. And everything is welcome here, and I love engaging with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on another adventure. Stay tuned, because I will be using these ones in some black very soon. The next coming videos. And like I said, a Dutch pour is what's really gonna bring all those colors and layers to the surface. That's amazing. That's my favorite section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next pour.